dance till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Mark Canha is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch,
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lux is under it, 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. So 2 out, nobody on, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the A's. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now in the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. The 1-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Murphy is after it, and the throw is in time. Betts is retired, and there's one away. Now one down with the bases empty, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First offer. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Base is empty, 2 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
That is it. The catcher, Sean Murphy.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the A's on the board first, 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 1x. The 1-0 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Last half of the set go, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Two ball strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch taken. Strike 1 outside corner. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch on the way.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the league this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Max Muncy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
The count is 3-1.
Bellinger, base runner at first with one out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The set and the 1-1.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. And stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Andrus is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes now to Andrus. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smith gathers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So now the pitcher, Chris Bassett. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So now it's Mark Canha. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1 popped him up. Lux shading to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a
Bottom of the third, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Payoff pitch one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
All even now, 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Here's the first pitch. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry, flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next up is Sean Murphy, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Corey Seager flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. A bare hand for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So here's Cody Bellinger. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up Will Smith. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Bellinger's off and running. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey.
2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped him up. Lux over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, 0-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1 home.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Andrus is retired, 2 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Bassett, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Will Smith is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is foul right side. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And another foul ball. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the sinker there, a little below the knees. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Andrus. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Grounded to first. To Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olsen. They turn the play, and that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha. First pitch of the AB now. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate now is Ramon Laureano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, lead it 1-0. The batter will be Gavin Lux to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Wind-up and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bassett is under it, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clinching.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Ground ball right side. Taken there by Lowry. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
1-2, here it comes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's faced him. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. So here's the Oakland cleanup, Matt Chapman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now at second base,
Next to hit, Jed Lowry. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Sean Murphy back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. And now the first pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
And that's got to fire you up, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
The windup and the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Right side. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Here now is Will Smith. And that misses, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And it's fouled away. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Next up is Max Muncy. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. 2-1 Los Angeles. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Mitch Moreland will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's the first pitch to him. And one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. The 1-1. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mark Canha, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 2-1. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in once again is Gavin Lux. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First offering on its way. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
We got 3-2.
And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. One out, nobody on. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here comes the 1. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kenna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's 3-1 LA. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lux is under it, 1 away. So the next to bat will be Matt Olson, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Chapman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job and oligarchs be missing no when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson and they went on a world conquest. Tag you for me to part. Michael remained man, but still virtuous. Wait to come out of petty, you found out the church services. Not a whole moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me.
We got one life for the death. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case. Clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, could it a show? Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a